folks, how are you? This is Jim Miner, your South Scottsdale agent, bringing you the weekend in Cromford report prepared by Michael Orr from Arizona State University. All right, let's jump right into it here. Through the months, I've told you about the importance of the dashboard, and we always look at the dashboard. For those of you who are new, as you can see up here by the dials, kind of looks like a dashboard from an old car. And you see these numbers in here, and you see more numbers down here, and you're going, oh man, this thing's just full of numbers. Well, hang on a second here. The big thing I want you to take away here is 100 is the baseline. Anything above 100 is considered to be a seller's market. Anything below 100 is considered to be a buyer's market. Okay, and once again, as I stated, 95 or 105, don't get swept off your feet. But you start getting down in the 60s, 70s, 50s, that's saying screaming at you, buyer's market. You're getting up to the 160, 170s, that's screaming at you, hey, this is a seller's market. And last June, the overall number was around 170. That was a seller's market. We aren't there. We are in a buyer's market right now. Okay. Now, what happened is this last week, I actually had several people email me and said, hey, Jim, you always show us the overall dashboard for the overall market, but does it break out by cities? Sure, it breaks out by major city, and we can also break it out by secondary cities. And this is really important because specific areas have a different type of momentum than others. So we're going to just look at the major cities this week, okay? For those of you who are new, understand each one of these dots is a day. This is just the last 30 days, okay? And remember I said 100 is the baseline. Anything below that happens to be a buyer's market. And if you look up here, you'll see these numbers: basic supply index, market index, demand index, and here you have the numbers going down. Okay, here's Avondale. You can see the market is trending down. All right, just quickly, supply going up, demand, it's kind of moving down. And look at these numbers. This is in the 50s. Not a good place to be. And so what's the result? Your market is weakening. Okay, let's look at Chandler. Chandler, you can see we've started to see a little bit of a turn here. And I'll bet if you look at supply, you can see it starting to roll over. And if you look at demand, you can see demand is starting to move up over the last 10 days. Don't forget these numbers up here, folks. Where are you relative to 100? Let's look at Gilbert. You can see Gilbert's having a nice move on the demand side. Let's get back to the market. It's having a nice move up here. Keep in mind where these numbers are. I'm kind of holding these here so you get a picture of it. Glendale, you can see these numbers are getting a little bit higher here. This is in the 80s up here. Look at this, 90.5. See supply, definitely moving down. Demand, definitely moving up. So you get a market that's showing some pretty good strength here. Goodyear right now, data is being compiled, so don't read anything into this strange looking chart. Mesa's tipped over and is moving down. Notice the number though is tipping over from a 91. And right now it's at 90.1. So still, for right now overall, not that bad of a market out there. Peoria's the 70s, and it's kind of moving up there, which probably tells me, yep, supply is moving down, and demand has been moving up. Thus, we get a market trend that's starting to show improvement. Phoenix, there you go. It's kind of the same results. Notice these numbers. Queens Creek, Queens Creek rolling over, and it's rolling over from a 70. So we're at 67.1. Folks, if you're a buyer and you're looking at Queens Creek, you need to be asking for concessions. And if you're a seller, boy, you better be priced at the market. I'd be priced a little bit below the market to get your home sold, because this is not the kind of trend you want to see if you're a seller, and it definitely is if you're a buyer. Scottsdale, pretty solid line moving up there, 94.5, basically getting back to a market that's equilibrium on there, balanced market. Surprise, there you go. Kind of getting the same picture again, 95.5, kind of getting the same outlook right there. And of course, the last one is Tempe, and you can see it's now moved up to about 80.7. And just looking at supply, kind of rolling over, demand keeps moving up. Tempe's not a real big market, so don't fall in love with that. But I just wanted you folks to see what these markets look like on the major city basis because it was requested. Okay, now here's the other thing I want to do. I want to pop back out. We're going to look at the dashboard that we always look at here, which is the Maricopa County and has Pinal County in it also. Okay, Cromford Index. Here we go. This is one for you folks who are new that we always look at every week. Okay, here you have the market. You can see the line has continued to move up. We're 91.6. And then you see the supply. Let's jump down to supply, continuing to move down. Demand, it's kind of flattened out here. Remember, this is between 80 and 81. Okay, so you get back to the market. You have supply going down. Demand's basically flat. What do you get? The market is trending upwards, 91.6, nearing the point of equilibrium. Okay, so that's the overall market, and that's what I wanted you folks to take away and see that, and hopefully this was helpful to those folks who emailed me and kind of wanted to see their cities and how it looked relative to the overall market. Okay, a little bit quieter out there right now. Of course, we've got the heat of the summer, and folks are trying to squeeze in those last few days of vacation before school starts right around the corner. And boy, I'll tell you, I feel happy for you folks to get a sneak up to Flagstaff or Prescott. Or my favorite place is Telluride. Love that place. My goodness. But hey, we're here and we're making it. And that's about it for this week. So if you have any more questions or you want to look at your specific areas in a little bit more detail, give me a call. Jim Miner, 602-345-0433. As many of my clients do. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to talking with you next week. Keep those air conditioners running, and you folks have a nice week. All right, talk to you later. Bye now.